don't.
Just
You have to
studio goblin
All right,
kind of
we're
shit.
going live.
All right.
Fuck it, let's do it.
I think we're live.
All righty. Welcome, patrons, to the patron side of things. I just saw a story break here. I guess it's not really much of a breaking story. It's kind of a Gavin Newsom thing I just saw.
What's he up to?
Besides
being recalled.
Just do that before we get into this thing here. This is not what I want. Don't do this to me.
Terrible, TJ. You're terrible at running the show.
There you go. Let's just do
Horrible.
that. So this is about Gavin Newsom sees his political fortunes rise as California reopens. Basically about how maybe this recall is not going to be an issue for him after all.
Yeah. Oh, we'll just open the state up. Actually, it's not that big of a deal.
Sacramento, California's streaming Universal Studios behind him, and unmasked and unusually jovial Governor Gavin Newsom declared Tuesday that the state was reopened and finally ready to turn the page after a tough year. As he ends COVID-19 restrictions, Newsom is doing his best to shut the book on the recall months before the election. Early in the COVID-19 pandemic, Newsom was praised for his health-first approach to governing, but muddled policies, school closures, and his own damaging missteps, such as his French Laundry dinner during the state shutdown, frustrated even some of his staunchest supporters and inflamed an angry bloc of voters who had grown tired of his emergency use of executive powers. Now his political fortunes are on the rise again. Newsom is back in the spotlight, only this time he's giving away $1.5 million cash prizes and free vacations in a lottery for inoculated Californians instead of offering grim news about infections and deaths.
So they already did the lottery draw, and I did not win, unfortunately.
Oh shit! Dude.
I realized that by your presence here.
Well, I mean, what if I fucking showed up just so I could do a big ostentatious "I quit, fuck you" kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, just be like, money, 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 money. I'm out, bitch. Woo!
6 months later, Paul's like, guys, I'm some terrible investments.
Hey, man, I'm back, you guys.
I'll just fuck with you.
I was just messing around. I was just funning, bro. Please. Yeah, but anyway, let's just get back to the show we were planning on doing. I thought it was funny to see just how quickly. I mean, if that article is to be believed, Gavin Newsom's fortune just like, oh well, now that I'm not the bearer of bad news anymore. You know,
well, he's giving away money. He's like, the restrictions are over. Who gives a fuck about coronavirus?
Fuck that shit.
That was the main issue, anyways. I mean, California's a totally corrupt state, just like this one is. I mean, just like most places are. But
God bless corruption.
If people can go out and do whatever the fuck they want for the most part now without worrying about wearing a mask, whatever, most people don't give a shit. They're happy enough.
This is the U.S. military is stumped by a stolen box of armor-piercing grenades.
Yeah, no, they're not. They lose shit all the time.
Oh, we're stumped.
It's like,
oh
dude,
no, who even? Come on,
dude. Let me continue with my conspiratorial hot take before you read this, because
you think someone just like sold it or something.
Yeah, I think these guns. I think these guns are introduced into high crime areas because a lot of times these missing military weapons turn up in fucking inner cities and shit, like these did. So it's like you fucking. You know what I mean? Like they sprinkle it out there to justify the fucking coming crackdown, yo.
The green metal box was stuffed inside a bright pink pillowcase and stashed in the bushes behind Christopher Zachary's house. He hauled it out for a better look. Stenciled on the box, cartridges for weapons. Inside were 30 armor-piercing grenades. I was scared, said Zachary, who runs a construction company, and confused. How did these high-powered explosives end up in his southwest Atlanta backyard? Where did they come from? Investigators determined the waylaid grenades were last seen 8 months prior on an ammunition train that rolled out from Florida. Someone had stolen them somewhere on the rails to Pennsylvania. Another example in an Associated Press investigation that shows how the military's vast supply chain is susceptible to theft.
Yeah, just somewhere between soldiers. Somewhere between here and there, this dangerous fucking weapon, some hobo jumped on the train and grabbed a case or two of grenades. It's like, what? Aren't we supposed to be the most advanced military in the world? We're just losing weapons that turn up in inner cities and shit.
They
Or in
didn't
this
just get
case,
lost.
in some random dude's backyard where he's just like, what the fuck?
Probably just some dead drop or something someone was planning.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy shit. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but military jobs don't pay fucking shit for the most part. So, and gun running and selling weapons and munitions does.
The
government backed gun running. Remember fucking what was
they
it?
still do.
Fast and Furious or whatever during Obama's
Fast and Furious, Iran Contra. I mean, there's so many fucking times the U.S. government has backed this shit.
The canister began its journey at Blunt Island, a U.S. Marine Corps depot in Jacksonville, Florida. 6 flatbed rail cars hauled 18 large storage containers known as Conex boxes, each with an orange sign warning explosive on its side. On car DODX 48916, inside container USMC 00. Okay, there's numbers. Canisters of the 40 millimeter rounds were stacked like soldiers in bunks. The train's circuitous route passed through Atlanta twice before it arrived 17 days later. Why does it take 17 days to transport this shit? And it goes through Atlanta twice in that fucking time?
Let's sell some guns.
At Letterkenny Army Depot in central Pennsylvania. There, a worker unpacking the container discovered the theft. Where, when, who, and how, investigators were at a loss. I mean, it sounds like there's plenty of opportunities for that shit to go missing.
Let's just leave this in Atlanta overnight.
When it's on a train, when you have a bunch of explosives on a train for 17 days crisscrossing the fucking U.S., then yes, there's plenty of opportunities for that shit to go missing.
You would think. Maybe we shouldn't be shipping fucking armor-piercing grenades all over the fucking United States on low-security trains and shit. I mean, it seems like something that the Pentagon should have down. You know what I mean? That should be part of their, like, protocols and stuff.
The military doesn't have a centralized tracking system for rail shipments like this one, instead relying on contractors to deliver the arms and explosives safely.
Wow.
So the private there's the private sector and no accountability. How did this happen?
You're gonna love it, dude. Okay, so the contractors get the contract, they make a bunch of money, then they sell it to the black market, and then they went, whoops, we lost it, and then they file an insurance claim probably and get reimbursed.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna love it, dude.
The shipment was responsible of rail freight giant CSX Corp, which provided everything from locomotive and tracks to guards and engineers to the dozen or so rail yards where the train stopped along the way. Yeah. CSX said in a statement that required security protocols were followed during the shipment and that no seal exceptions were identified while the container was in our possession. The last hope of finding clues came when the grenade showed up in Atlanta, but instead of treating the canister as evidence, explosive specialists from Dobbins Air Force Reserve Base took it and blew it up.
The corruption is so evident.
They're just like,
this could be evidence.
Boom, not anymore.
Yep, that's all gone. We don't want to implicate anyone that is making money off this. Okay, well,
there was just one thing. The canisters are packed with 32 rounds. This one had 30. 2 remain missing. Shocking.
What a nightmare.
You gotta feel safe in America.
Well, this is it's a good everything's fine.
Look, this is the price of freedom, guys.
I guess.
Yeah, they're not stumped by this at all.
New Line's Evil Dead Rise adds young trio to cast.
Are toddlers going to be an Evil Dead now?
Yeah, one of the cool things about the Evil Dead movies up to this point has been there have been 0 children in any of them. Not one. Even the one where Ash goes to like that village and shit, and it's like a whole town. I don't even remember there being kids in that.
These people should not be anywhere near an Evil Dead film, dude.
You got like this fucking whoever the hell this is. You got this Justin Bieber fucking look-alike motherfucker, and then you got this weird. Her head looks too goddamn big. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. New Line Cinema found some fresh meat for Evil Dead Rise, the latest chapter of the Evil Dead horror franchise. Gabrielle Eccles, Morgan Davies, and Nell Fisher have joined Alyssa Sutherland and Lily Sullivan in the feature, which goes before cameras in June and is intended for HBO Max.
Most of the other, is it going to be like a fucking softcore fucking Skinamax type of movie or what?
I don't know. While most of the other Dead movies revolved around the demonic goings-on at a cabin in the woods, the new one takes the corpses to the city and tells of two estranged sisters whose reunion is cut short by the rise of flesh-possessing demons, thrusting them into a primal battle for survival. This should not... Wait,
this is Lep in the Hood. This is Lep in the Hood.
You can't do Evil Dead in the city. That doesn't make sense.
Lep in the Hood, dude. Lep in the Hood. Evil Dead in the Hood. The Necronomicon goes to New York. The Necronomicon lands in the suburbs of fucking New Jersey, and these fucking can you scroll up real quick?
Does Tony Soprano get the Necronomicon? Come on.
Look at these fucking Zoomers. What are they going to do other than get possessed immediately and, submit their will to the Necronomicon?
Well, it says here that the three of them are going to play siblings who are, imperiled by the fucking events.
And, of course, they're going to Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell serving as executive producers. Fuck off.
So they're going to be like, is this ruining everything you ever tried to achieve? Yeah. Good. We're on the right track. Everything's good. That's
did that check clear? Okay, yeah, we love it.
That's a new thing they do to keep to cover their ass with this kind of shit. They fucking get whoever made the original to be in some producer capacity.
They can fuck off with that.
Yay! They did the same thing with remember they did when they were remaking the Halloween movies. They fucking brought John Carpenter on to do the score.
Hey, I like it.
To do the fucking score, basically.
Yeah, fuck off.
He's scoring the film.
It legitimizes.
He's involved.
It legitimizes the project or whatever that they threw a juicy contract at the guy that made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. John Carpenter's score for those movies is pretty dope, though. And in general, he's actually a really good musician.
No, I love John Carpenter, but that's not going to legitimize the movie.
He's 106 years old. He doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. The Halloween movie, despite that, was okay, but it's, Anyway. This sucks, though. I don't like that there's kids in it, and I don't like it's going to be set in the city. I'm just curmudgeonly about it in the
city.
Dude, it's a team of NBs, dude. A team of NBs are going to fucking take out the Necronomicon coming soon to HBO Max, dude.
Yep.
No.
Zoomies versus Evil Dead versus the Zoomies, dude.
I've already seen them do one terrible Evil Dead remake, and that was
I never watched that. I avoided it. Is this, by the way, is this going to be a sequel to is this a follow-up to the remake? Is this another remake? What even is this connection?
Yeah, they can use its name to sell horror fans, I guess.
All right.
It's probably the connection, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Is that chick on the left? Is it? Oh, no, it isn't. Never mind. I was going to ask if it was fucking, but that's a stupid question. She kind of looks like Queen Amidala, you know what I mean? But not really.
She's way younger.
I can't fucking. Who knows? Dude?
Shit's that was 50 years ago. Paul.
It's just the fucking guys. We just gotta acknowledge it. They're giving these Zoomers movie roles now, and the Zoomers just ruin everything.
I don't care if they give them movie roles, but fucking keep them out of the goddamn Evil Dead.
No,
they got no business up in there.
It's because the fucking Zoomers haven't done shit yet, so they're gonna steal our fucking franchises and poison them.
We don't need no goddamn.
Supposedly did this fucking cops, but they never actually did.
We don't need no Evil Dead Fisher Price edition.
Hey, Zoomers, leave Evil Dead alone.
Shout out to Phobos. Good one.
What did he say?
Oh, you guys just wait, dude. Wait till you get Zoomer the Thing.
Oh man.
Fuck you, Paul.
That's already happening, by the way.
Fuck no!
It's already happening.
No!
Hold on, I'll show you.
No, fuck you, dude.
Zoomer the Things.
Doesn't exist.
Zoomer Predator. Zoomer Conan.
No,
I'm pretty sure they're making a new Thing.
Don't say it.
I don't see any news on it, but I have heard of a Thing remake being kicked around.
No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
I've also heard
they already did a terrible 2010 one that sucked really bad.
All right, hold on.
Don't even fucking say it, dude.
Zoomer Ghostbusters is already on the fucking horizon here.
That's true.
With Paul Rudd, no less. Oh.
Yeah, just locking it in as a Zoomer fiesta.
Check this. Hold on. This is kind of a digression, but it's a slow news day anyway, so who really gives a fuck?
It's a slow one.
This is all upcoming movie remakes.
Well, Star is Born
Release.
already happened.
This is from 2018 to 2022. I need to find a more recent version of this list. Sorry, hold on. Because I know that there's like got to be someone who's like all upcoming remakes, basically.
Upcoming remakes.
Because there's always a bunch happening.
Upcoming remakes.
Oh yeah, dude.
Upcoming remakes.
We're getting
Let's see.
tons of
May-
Zoomer versions.
Here we go. 28 TV reboots. Here, here's one fucking.
I don't care about Sex in the City.
Okay, I know about the Dexter thing. That's happening. Old-ish. I don't even know what that is. Is that? Oh, it's a spin-off of Blackish, I guess.
No, they're oldish.
But we ready for yet another version of Bewitched? Hell
Zoomer
yeah, you
Bewitched.
are.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian's coming to Netflix, dude.
Zoomer Conan, dude.
Reboot of Conan the Barbarian, the 1982 movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sky threw his headphones off. Dude.
I was just joking when I said Zoomer Conan.
Deadline reports the series from Frederick Malmberg and Mark Wheeler's Pathfinder Media is the first in a deal between the streaming service and Conan Properties International. Under the deal, Netflix will be able to develop TV and film properties that are live action and animated. Currently, no word on what the series will be about, and there's no showrunner involved yet.
He's gonna have a cartoon sidekick.
Oh, God, that was a nightmare, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I had a horrible dream.
I'm honestly
Conan is
kind
gonna
of surprised.
Conan is gonna have a cartoon dragon sidekick, bro.
I know. What are they going to do? I don't know, Conan.
Don't talk in the Arnold voice. Remember, it's Zoomer Conan.
Oh, right. Gee, I don't know. Let's go on our smartphones and see if we can figure a way.
Doing stuff, man. I'm fucking like
Elliot,
sunburn out here if I don't have a shirt on. Oh, gee,
Elliot
Conan,
Page is Conan the Barbarian, Scotty. Elliot Page, Conan with the cartoon dragon sidekick.
No.
What do you think, Whiskers? The Jetsons.
Zoomer Jetsons.
Zoomer Jetsons. Yeah. Whatever. I'm honestly surprised this hasn't already been done. Jody, this is a spin-off of Daria fucking 200 years later.
Why?
The black one gets her own show now. This has already happened. This looks like a fucking abomination, by the way.
Man, this makes me want to throw up. Look at
that. The adults look even worse, by the way. Gossip Girl, don't even know.
Who cares?
Dune, the Sisterhood.
Okay, this actually might be
you
good.
might actually like that one, huh, Paul?
This could actually have something to it. I agree.
This is an HBO Max. This is not a spin-off or a reboot or whatever. This is...
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a spin-off.
Well, no, I mean, I meant reboot.
Right, yeah, that's true.
So, no, it's a spin-off. It's its own thing. I'm fine with that.
Grease the show on Paramount Plus, dude.
Fuck off. I don't want to see fucking
Zoomer
the show.
This is that Sopranos prequel movie.
Also looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That might actually be good. Clueless.
Zoomer Clueless.
Show. Zoomer Clueless. Zoomless. Gremlins.
No.
Secrets of. I remember I was saying they're gonna remake Gremlins. They're doing it as a show, huh?
Fuck, dude, it's gonna suck, dude.
It's animated.
Secrets of the Mogwai animated prequel will focus on the origins of the shopkeeper, Mr. Wing. Isn't Mr. Wing kind of offensive by modern sensibilities? Like, he is literally the old, like, Chinese shopkeeper with the fucking...
Yeah.
And just like that, revival of Sex in the City.
Don't care.
Are they a little old for Sex in the City at this point?
Hey,
Well, shouldn't it be like
TJ,
Sex in the Nursing Home or something?
women do not have an expiration date. Okay, TJ.
All right, fair enough. iCarly coming back.
Don't care.
House of the Dragon.
Ugh.
You ended on such a
no.
strong note, too.
No.
Even if it's good, no one's gonna trust it. So fuck it.
Untitled Carol and Daryl TWD
Oh my god!
spinoff.
Can they just kill The Walking Dead, please?
Well, they are. They're ending the official show and doing a spin-off show.
Yeah, no. Let's just not even have
Wait,
the spinoff.
since their names rhyme, just call it that, right? Daryl and Carol, Carol and Daryl. Who gives a shit? Tales from The Walking Dead.
Oh my god. No.
an upcoming anthology series that features individual episodes or arcs of episodes focused on new and existing characters' backstories and other standalone
Can AMC just try to
experiences.
develop some new shit instead of just trying to ride the Walking Dead
Yep.
into the fucking ground,
Well,
which they clearly have already done?
I will tell you this.
Go Power Rangers!
I am kind of fucking excited about the idea of a Walking Dead like
anthology
kind of show that where every, it kind of reminds me of those chapters in fucking The Stand where you find out about somebody inconsequential and how they died, Might be kind of cool to just constantly reset to the beginning of the zombie outbreak.
I like the concept, but AMC is just, they've not really.
Oh
done
yeah,
anything
that's right.
with
Even
it.
though fucking Kelsey Grammer is 1,000 years old and looks like a mummy, they're bringing back Frasier too. I forgot about that.
Ugh, okay,
He looks so bad, right? I mean,
just
I don't
can't believe. Oh well, I guess we can
know.
believe it.
Nash Bridges
The
bringing back the
Boondocks.
Boondocks for another season. Practical Magic, Legends of the Hidden
Fuck
Temple.
yeah, dude.
Okay,
That
the
one's-
Zoomies.
that one-
The Zoomies deserve this.
They do.
The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. This is all television shit, though. Let's see what's going on at the cinema. What's happening at the cinema? So I finally found a recent one. Wait, why is Demolition Man on top of this? You should not remake Demolition Man, dude. So this is remakes and this is sequels. This is all the sequels that are
The
happening.
Accountant 2. The Accountant 1 sucked.
Adam's Family 2.
Fuck, that was horrible.
Aquaman 2. Quiet Place 2 already came out. Aladdin 2, Scotty. Remember that?
Ugh.
Finally, the giant success of Disney. More fucking Will Smith, man.
You never have friends.
A most violent year 2. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania. Atomic Blonde 2.
No, maybe they can give me the Atomic Blonde
Avatar 2. Bad Boys 4.
Fuck you.
The Batman.
Wanna see
Beverly
it.
Hills Cop 4.
Eddie Murphy's fucking bad. It's gonna be so much like Lethal Weapon 4. It's gonna be Eddie Murphy making a bunch of old. I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too old. Axel Foley coming back. He should be retired by now. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, The Book Club 2, The Boss Baby 2, Bright 2, Brightburn 2, Bring It On, Captain Marvel 2, Chicken Run 2, Clerks 3, The Conjuring 3.
Chicken Run 2?
Yeah, the chickens need to fucking run again.
Okay. Maybe I'll be good.
Crazy Rich Asians 2 and 3, The Trilogy, Creed 3, Deadpool 3, Death Note 2, even though no one liked it, Demolition Man 2. I'm only in the D's. This is in fucking alphabetical order. Look at this shit. Expendables 4? No.
What? The Expendables are back again?
It sounds as though this one is back on. The plan with the new movie is to move the emphasis slightly away from Sylvester Stallone's character,
TJ.
more towards Jason Statham's Lee Christmas.
That probably makes a lot of sense.
TJ, do
So
not
it's
scroll
like-
down.
Don't
Do
do it.
not.
Face
Off. Oh no.
They're working on a new Face Off. We're now told to be a sequel. How are you gonna wait? You can't, huh?
The sequel.
How's it a
It's gonna
sequel?
be his fucking daughter and the son of fucking Caster.
That said, don't expect either John Travolta or Nicolas Cage to return. Don't expect me to return.
Yeah, I ain't
bitch.
returning. Fuck that.
It's gonna be the
More
son and
Fantastic
daughter
Beasts.
left, and they're gonna have to switch faces or some shit.
Fast and Furious 9, 10, and 11.
Just kill this off, please.
Ghostbusters. More of these Fallen movies. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Two more Halloween movies. Hobbs and Shaw 2. Hocus Pocus 2. Hotel Transylvania 4. John Wick 4. Joker 2. The Last Starfighter 2. Give me a
Yep.
break. Get out of here.
Dude, Hollywood's just so lazy. It's just like all we do is sequels now.
That doesn't even make fucking sense. It's been too long. What are you gonna fucking possibly do?
It's back, TJ.
That movie came out the year before I was born.
Back.
Dude,
Look at
this
me.
time he's gonna have to beat a fucking Nintendo Switch game, dude, and that's gonna
Here's a
unlock.
surprise.
yeah.
A follow-up to 1984's The Last Starfighter is finally on the way. Legal problems had held the project up, but Jonathan Beatul, who wrote the original, and Gary Whitta, who co-wrote Rogue One, are now working on a new movie. All right. Good for them. Legally Blonde 3. Everyone wants that. Mad Max 5.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I've heard rumors. Let's see.
I want this one.
Still directed by the same guy. I'll see it. Mallrats 2, Matrix 4, which Matrix 4 is supposed to come out this year, and I don't believe that. There's no fucking way that's happening, right? Like, we'd have seen more of it than this. I mean, like, it's supposed to be out in 6 months. That doesn't feel right to me.
Dude, I'm excited about this next one though.
Do you think there's really gonna? You think it's really gonna fucking hit in fucking? I mean, like, don't you think you would have seen something? I mean, that's what it's slated.
Yeah,
it's been slated.
Dude, a Zoomer fucking Matrix. Yes, it'll be fine.
It's Matrix. What's
Look,
really
dude,
weird
the
is
interwebs have gotten even more interwebby since the Matrix. So there's all kinds of shit that they can do with it.
Predator 5, because if at first you don't succeed.
Wait a minute, are they counting the? How are they getting to 5?
Here's a surprise. It's been revealed that
okay, so they're counting Predator 1, 2, Predators, and then
they
both
don't count
the
the
AVP films.
shits. They don't count those.
Yeah, they don't count the AVP.
Yeah.
So what are we missing? Predator 1, 2, Predators.
Yeah,
and then the Predator.
And the Predator.
Oh, okay, you're right. Yeah, there's the one.
Yeah, there's the Predator.
There's the one where they go like that planet.
You're
there's
right.
like Adrian Brody and shit.
And then but they made another one a few years after that
was
with
really
like
bad.
a giant Predator. And apparently the villain dies, but you don't even see him die, and it's like confusing whether he's even dead or not.
It's a muddled movie.
RoboCop returns. Rocky 7, huh?
Oh my God, man.
Grandpa, stop.
I'm Rocky.
Mr. Stallone, stop. Mr. Stallone, you're like 75. Like 75. Stop it.
It just goes on and on. Scream 2, Shazam 2. It just goes on and on and on and on and on.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about Top Gun. Can we watch? Dude, that trailer was bad fucking ass, man.
Summer 2020, Paul. Summer 2020.
I want
it's coming out. Now
Christmas,
it's scheduled
2021.
for Christmas of this year, so we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Dude, that's gonna be the Christmas present I'm ready to unwrap, dude.
Anyway, man with 39 wives, head of world's largest family, dies in India.
It's a lot of mouths to feed.
Dead.
Who cares?
76-year-old man, 39 wives, 94 kids.
Somebody had to stop this man.
Dead. Yeah, they probably should have off this guy a while ago, to be honest with you.
This is ridiculous that one dude was born and spawned all this fucking mess. This is like a town worth of people.
Yeah, too much. 1.2 million worth of cocaine found on Florida beach during turtles nesting survey.
I'm suddenly gonna be more interested in turtle nesting from now on.
I don't understand how these become. I don't understand how this shit becomes fucking news.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, but I'm not even a cokehead. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I'm taking that cocaine. I'm sorry. I'm not calling the cops and giving them the coke. I got plenty of that in the evidence lockers over there.
Yeah.
I just want to say I got a brick of coke, you know, if I find one, I'm going to take
yeah, dude. 30 kilograms or more than 30 kilograms of cocaine with a value topping 1 million were seized after washing ashore last month at the Cape Canaveral Space Station in Florida, according to the U.S. Space Force. Dude, Space Force got it.
Space Force.
That's awesome, dude.
The drugs were discovered on May 19th by Angie Chambers, a civil engineer and wildlife manager who noticed the packages strewn about the beach while conducting a turtle nesting survey. The estimated value of the 24 packages of narcotics was 1.2 million.
Jeez, I would have taken all 24. All 24 packages of that shit. That's too much weight, but they would have found 23 packages. Let's put it that way.
Well, maybe there were 26 when they started. You know, who knows?
I mean, yeah, who knows how many times this little cache had been found already? You know.
Hey, holy shit!
I'm just gonna take one. Nobody will notice.
No one's gonna notice if one's missing. Controversial pastor Tony Spell ticketed for shooting alligator outside of church.
How about shooting him outside his church?
Central pastor Tony Spell, who made a name for himself by violating safety regulations during the early days of the coronavirus pandemic, was ticketed this past week for killing an alligator near his church. The Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries said Spell shot the animal behind the Life Tabernacle Church in Central on June 5th. The agency was notified by the incident after Spell posted photos of the dead gator on social media. Agents found Spell in possession of the 6-foot gator and seized it. Spell was cited for harvesting an alligator during a closed season and for keeping it without a license or tag.
Yeah, it's actually really regulated. You have to have there's like a lottery to get alligator tags to kill them, and you have to do it during the season. So
taking a gator during a closed season without a tag carries a fine of $400 to $950 or 120 days in jail. I guess taking an alligator without a license carries $250 to $500 fine and up to 90 days in jail. Spell may have to pay $375.80 in restitution for the replacement value.
No worry to him. He'll just fleece his fucking parishioners and pay it.
I mean, he probably makes that like in the first minute of a fucking service. So whatever.
Fuck this dude.
I don't know, man. I think he's
a social parasite.
Right.
Preacher man.
You guys remember when Jesus walked all around the fucking Holy Land shooting fucking every animal he saw with his 6-gun, man? He's just being like Jesus did.
Yeah, Jesus.
I done shot a dead gator. And then Lord Jesus told him, shoot the damn gator.
If you see a gator, blow its brains out.
Nun admits to stealing over $835,000 from her school to help finance gambling habit.
At least the money went to good use.
This is a pretty cool nun, I gotta say. A now retired nun will plead guilty to wire fraud and money laundering charges for stealing more than $835,000 for gambling and other personal expenses from the Southern California school that she ran, federal prosecutors say. Mary Margaret Kruper, a 79-year-old Los Angeles resident, violated her vow of poverty during a 10. Is that really the fucking concern? During a 10-year period in which she pocketed tuition money, fees, and charitable donations intended for St. James Catholic School in Torrance, California, according to a plea agreement with U.S. Attorney's Office and Central District of California.
10 years.
She was principal for nearly 3 decades.
3 decades? Are you fucking kidding? She got way more than this. This is what she got caught with.
Kruper attorney Mark Byrne said Thursday his client was very remorseful and when confronted, accepted full responsibility for what she had done, cooperated completely with law enforcement and the archdiocese.
Oh, wow. Isn't that great?
She's a saint. She's a saint.
She's cooperated with her theft.
Nominate the woman for sainthood in the Catholic Church. I already figured out the first of her miracles. She made $835,000 disappear. It's amazing. Unfortunately, later in life, she had been suffering from mental illness that clouded her judgment.
Yes.
Dude, I'm going to steal a joke from the chat. I wonder how much she'll have to give back. Probably none.
Oh, chat. Oh, chat. We love
I'm honestly surprised that this fucking they have gambling habit in here. But they never made. They didn't make a. They didn't do a pun.
At CNN, they love puns,
right?
I mean, come on now.
Like, how are you gonna fucking have habit in the headline and not make it a pun?
Sounds like she had some
on
bad
the nun's habit.
Habits.
Yeah. I'll tell you about a nun with a bad habit. She gambled away $835,000 from the school that she was principal of, but it's okay because she was mentally ill.
Oh, sure she was.
She wasn't all there anymore. She's still okay. Like, we still kept her in the position of principal of the school 80. And stuff, but, you know.
So now that she's been a social parasite for most of her adult life, now we get to fucking pay her for her prison stay.
She ain't going to Torrance. She's 79 years old. They're gonna fucking remand her to fucking her home or some shit.
She'll go to a federal. She'll probably go to a federal camp or something.
It'll be nothing.
This happened in the city that canonically Dirk Diggler is from, dude. He's from Torrance.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she got fucked by Dirk Diggler, huh?
Maybe.
And it caused her mental illness.
Let's see. Even though she was mentally ill, she was able to figure out how to do wire fraud and money laundering.
Yeah, insane how that works.
Usually, not easy task for a mentally enfeebled person.
Under the agreement, she pled guilty to the charges, which prosecutors said carried a maximum of 40-year federal prison. So she took a deal, of course, because they're like, you're facing 40
So she made a deal.
All right, guys. Enough of these nun puns, okay? They're really easy prey.
I'll just see myself out now.
Yeah.
What did the nun say when the other nun farted?
What?
Pew.
That's the worst joke I've ever heard.
Dude, can you imagine being this
bar none?
Oh, dude. Dude, when this bitch was getting donations, she's just like, yep, all on black tonight. You know, the church really does need more pews, so we better go ahead and write a bigger check. Yeah, it's great to be involved with organized religion if you're a fucking scammer, I bet.
Hell yeah.
Like, just thinking about, she's lucky too, because imagine if some of her people and her parishioners were fucking degenerate gamblers. They'd be like, wait a minute, I'm always seeing her down at the casino fucking gambling.
What do you call a nun in a storm?
What's that?
I don't know.
Hail Mary, you know? I mean, you know what I mean?
You know what that joke makes me, Paul?
What?
None too happy.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, sorry. I give that joke 2 nuns up. All right, fuck this. Let's go.
Stop it, TJ.
Cape Cod lobster man's whale of a tail sounds fishy, experts say.
Yeah, no shit. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the media was running with this as truth for like days.
So
something is rotten in Denmark.
This is my first exposure to this. So what's his story? What's the tale?
The dude literally said he was like checking lobster traps and got swallowed by a humpback whale and was like all the way inside it, and then managed to
spit out,
and then it spit him out.
So he basically retold. He was like a Jonas remake.
He was like Jonah,
okay.
yeah.
Not Jonas, Jonah. Something's fishy. At least one doctor at the Cape Cod hospital that treated the lobster man, who claims he was nearly swallowed by a humpback whale, expressed skepticism Saturday to the Post about the whale of a tail. He reportedly ascended from a 45-foot depth in 20 to 40 seconds and didn't have any evidence of barotrauma, scoffed the Cape Cod hospital emergency room doc. A person traumatized by such an encounter should expect more serious injuries, such as hearing loss, because of the sudden change in water pressure from the depth, noted the physician, who did not treat Michael Packard after his brush with the Leviathan.
That's how that doctor didn't there. He wasn't there. He didn't know.
Packard, 57, was released from Cape Cod Hospital Friday afternoon, just hours after the incident, miraculously suffering only soft tissue damage and no broken bones or other serious injuries. Packard, who could not be reached for comment, told the Cape Cod Times he was completely inside the massive mammal, which inadvertently scooped him up in a feeding frenzy. It was completely black. Meanwhile, some fellow seamen told the Post it's a first ever that this would happen.
This is a nonsense story.
Humpback whales, which can grow up to 40 tons, are toothless filter feeders who corral large schools of fish or other small marine life in a tight circle before taking massive gulps. Their throats are too narrow, however, to swallow a human, experts have said. He continued, for a guy to be in the middle of a giant school of fish corralled by a whale doesn't make sense.
So he's a bullshitter.
Yeah, he's just someone that wanted attention. And the media he just had some media context like, man, swallowed by whale. Oh my God.
I mean,
TJ picked this story. I didn't pick the fucking story. Fuck you, bitch.
Dude, I didn't pull the story, but did you guys hear about that nun that wouldn't stop getting naked?
No.
Yeah, she did it. She did it out of habit, you know?
Oh, yeah. Out of habit. Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Out of habit.
Out of habit. Get it? Anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I like it. I got a nun joke. It's not a pun though.
Oh man.
I only have one. This is a fucking weird story.
Oh, your dog's getting in trouble, TJ.
Sal's doing something bad. I heard
the Salvador.
I heard Chelsea be like, Salvador.
Oh shit. He's in trouble then.
I know.
Use the whole name and everything.
So celebrated activist 25 decapitated when a gate sliced through her car at a national park, was destined to be future Oprah Winfrey. Widower argues in 270 million wrongful death.
How does a gate slash through her car?
Did I pull that shit?
I mean, is it an automatic gate or something?
No. Okay, so hold on. Let me fucking pull this gate up. I want you to see this fucking gate that supposedly did this.
I mean, it just
it's not, I guess not supposedly, it fucking happened.
She's probably, I mean, look, when I hear this stuff, I hate to say it, she's probably a Darwin Award winner. I mean, unless it was an automatic gate in some way, you know what I mean?
No, it's not an automatic gate.
Well, I mean, then
hold up. I gotta fucking find her stupid name here.
Fuck, TJ, she's fucking dead. He's like,
you just called her a Darwin Award winner a second ago. And by the way, she was actually pretty accomplished and shit. A widower plans to sue the National Park Service
can't be a Darwin Award winner
for more than $270 million after his wife, a celebrated Ugandan human rights activist, was decapitated by a freely swinging gate as the pair drove out of the Arches National Park in Utah. Newlyweds Esther, there's her name, Esther Nakajigo. I'm probably butchering the fucking name. Ludovic McCowd, 26, were leaving the park June 13th to get ice cream when the gate swung out towards their car, piercing its side like a hot knife through butter. According to a wrongful death claim obtained by NBC News.
I mean, what kind of gate is going to do that,
gate
though?
decapitated Nakajigo and narrowly missed her husband, who was covered by her blood.
What the fuck?
So I want you to fucking here. I'll show you this fucking gate.
Yeah, I'll see this gate.
I don't understand this fucking event at all. Here, I want to show you this. Here's the fucking.
Was it like an open door thing or something?
This is it.
So that's the gate.
This is the fucking gate that did this.
Do they know what vehicle it was? So that gate somehow like pierced through the car and decapitated her. It doesn't make a fucking lick of sense.
It makes everywhere I've seen.
I mean, I can see the gate swinging open and you're going the other direction.
So,
but how would it just cuts through the car immediately and cuts your head off? I mean that's
so that's the gate.
It's mind-boggling. I don't really get it.
This is the fucking car. I think here we go.
Okay, yeah. That's the car.
You see the fucking car there too. So that's the car. That's the gate.
And
I don't know.
Go back to the car. Let's look at the car.
If you're going fast enough, something like that will literally just rip your car to shreds.
I mean, obviously. So here's the thing. Here's the thing I think back at. There was a night where my ex-wife Holly was driving home, and she calls me frantic, crying. The window has been destroyed. Someone threw something at the fucking window of the car. And I told her just stay calm, drive home, get back here if you feel like you're able, and all this stuff. And she's like, I think I'm okay. I think okay to drive back. I'm gonna be careful because the window's broken and shit. She comes back home, and we take her and we all go out to look and to go back to the scene to try to figure out what fuck was even thrown at the fucking car. Because the thing was, we'd found like rice and shit on the window. And we went to the fucking scene where it happened, and we found a foil wrapper from like a Chipotle or something where someone had got like a fucking burrito, and they had thrown this burrito at the windshield, and it just shattered the fucking windshield. And I remember we told the story at the time, and people were like, bullshit. There's no fucking way a burrito could do that. But it fucking did.
It did, yeah.
So I guess this is just another thing like that where you just don't realize the fucking force multiplier that fucking momentum brings to the equation.
I mean, those gates too, it looked like one of those. They're not fucking lightweight. They're heavy, pipe. You know what I mean? So like that shit going through your fucking windshield at high speed is going to take your head right off.
I just didn't. It's like crazy to think that was able to decapitate.
Well, it looks like if I just scraped along and probably just went through and probably just took her head off during the process of that happening.
Crazy shit.
Kind of looks like
a freak accident for sure.
10 wealthiest American families saw their wealth increase by $136 billion during the pandemic.
That vampire in the middle seems especially happy.
Yeah, look at him. I'm rich, motherfucker.
Give me a few more plebs to feast on tonight.
Motherfuckers like this, by the way, are the reason you know that like all of that like adrenochrome or whatever the fuck it is not true.
Dude, you know what he looks like?
This motherfucker has not been able to arrest the aging process, okay?
He looks like that fucking elder vampire in Blade 2, Mordecaius or whatever, that's like trying to
hold on.
I didn't pull it up, yeah. He does.
He does, dude. We just watched that shit recently. He looks just like
it's great, dude.
Hideous beast.
Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking
I am here, DJ.
God damn it. What's the name of the character?
I can't remember. I don't know, like Elder fucking
Elder Expendablitis or whatever.
Yeah. Is the only vampire that people fucking give a shit about is that fucking bald one with the weird
The fucking chin strap that goes all the way around his head. Did you guys ever notice that?
No.
Fucking, oh my God. Okay, so the guy, dude, what's his name that plays Hellboy? Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
He plays the vampire dork in that, like one of the evil vampires that's forced to work with Blade or whatever the fuck, right?
Uh-huh.
And his head is shaved. He has a chin strap beard that comes down from here, right? And goes up over his lip, right? And you think it would stop here. It goes all the way around the back of his head like it's a pair of croquis to hold his sunglasses on. It's the fucking weirdest haircut I've ever seen in my life, and I've never noticed it watching the movie. He has a chin strap that literally goes all the way around the back of his head and connects in the back.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Can you find a picture of it? Did you ever notice that? Because I've seen that movie like 7 times, and I never remarked about it.
No,
Fucking Amelia pointed it out, and I was like, she was like, dude, look, it's the infinity chin strap. And I was like, what do you mean? Oh, fuck. It goes all the way around. Why?
Yeah, hold on. Let me, I'll just put up the IMDb for fucking Blade 2. Give me a second here.
See that you do, TJ. See that you do.
I'll go back to that guy in a second. So, yeah.
Okay.
This is the fucking photo gallery of the character.
Look at it. See it? No, go back. See it?
It does.
I told you.
Dude?
He's got
the ultimate chin strap.
I want to see if I can get one from behind here.
There's got to be one from behind because he puts that fucking exploding thing in the back of his head, remember? Doesn't look like they're going to show it. But I'm telling you, dude, it goes all the way fucking around the back of his head. And it's there the whole movie, too. Like, even after he gets burned, because, like, at some point in the movie, he gets all, like, horribly burned on one side of his face. And he keeps the chin strap going around the back of his head on the part of his face where it's not burned.
Dude, fuck, I'm just going to watch it tonight and see it for myself.
Dude, it's actually, it was pretty fun. Amelia liked it a lot. I mean, it's got...
I love the Blade movies,
there's Elder Mordecaius or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
It checks out. That's what he does in his off hours. When he's not being a billionaire, he's just a vampire leader.
13 progressive groups urge Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer to retire.
Probably wise.
13 progressive groups on Wednesday will publicly call on Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer to step down to let President Joe Biden confirm his successor while Democrats control the Senate.
Now let's give Trump a crack at 4.
Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer should immediately announce his intent to retire from the bench, reads a forthcoming ad endorsed by national advocacy organizations, including Demand Justice, Women's March, Black Lives Matter, and the Sunshine Movement. With future control of a closely divided Senate uncertain, President Biden must have the opportunity to nominate a successor without delay and fulfill his pledge to put the first black woman on the Supreme Court, they said. If Breyer were replaced by an additional ultra-conservative justice or even further right Supreme Court will leave our democracy and the rights of marginalized communities at even greater risk. For the good of the country, now is the time to step aside.
You want the real straight skinny on what's going on with this, Jack?
Yeah, tell me,
I told everybody there's no rush to this. After I win in 2024, then we'll do this, you know?
After your next victory.
It's a lock, Jack.
You got it locked down?
So Stephen Breyer, I don't want to chase him out of his job. He's still a good justice, Jack. He's got a couple good more years. And when I seal the deal in 2024, put Donald Trump to bed for good, then I'll do it. I'll get around to it, Jack.
I think Stephen Breyer should just post a video of himself wiping his ass with this fucking shit. Like, nope, I ain't done it. I'm staying here till I'm dead.
Everyone's all fucking. It's the RBG shit, dude. When she died, everyone was like, before, like, you need to retire. And then she died when Trump was in office still, and it was like, oh no. So of course they're gonna. I mean, this guy's what, 83.
And then when the Republicans nominate someone, they fucking find some like fucking 10-year-old to fucking put in the position.
I can be a Supreme Court
now. Like, he's gonna live a real long time.
Everybody's gonna love my nominee as well.
Yeah, who's it gonna be?
Candace Owens, Jack.
You know, that's as a olive branch to the right.
That's right.
Huh?
As a way to reach across the aisle, Jack, to get things done for America, for the people of America, for us, for them, for all of us, all at once, Jack.
Amazing.
This is a battle for the soul of America, TJ.
Justice
the soul
Candace
of America is
Owens.
online. Yeah.
And if she turns it down, Jack, or they try and fucking hold it up, Justice Jesse Lee Peterson.
Amazing. So I want to show you guys this video here. This is a guy shoplifting pretty brazenly from a Walgreens in San Francisco.
Well, it's a liberal haven. What do you expect?
I mean, look at this racial jungle.
Look. Wow. You see what happens?
It's just filled a garbage bag.
Defund the police. That's what happens when you defund the police.
He just like rides his bike out with it, with a mask on. That's fucking dope.
That's
Who's gonna stop him?
Yep, nobody. In liberal land, there's nothing they can do.
Can't nobody stop him. So
next time I go to California, I'm just gonna walk right into a bank and walk out with $1 million.
San Francisco Police Officers Association blasts far left DA over Walgreens thefts. The San Francisco Police Officers Association is blaming District Attorney Chesa Boudin, I don't know, policies that for enabling the types of criminal behavior seen in the viral Walgreens video that showed a man stealing items from the store without being stopped. This brazen criminal behavior is endured every single day by San Franciscans, and it is the direct result of District Attorney Chesa Boudin's and his enablers' criminal first agenda.
The criminal first, we help protect the criminal. Then we defend the criminal. What about stopping them from committing crimes? Encourage them at all turns.
The Walgreens theft video is posted Monday by KGO TV reporter Leanne Melendez. This just happened at the Walgreens at Go and Fell Street in San Francisco. Hashtag no consequences, she wrote, tagging Boudin. Walgreens said the safety of it. No consequences, Paul.
Same thing.
Walgreens said the safety of its customers and employees is its top priority, and that the video was reported to the police. Unfortunately, this is another example of blatant retail theft, which is an ongoing problem for several retailers in San Francisco, a spokesman for the company said in a statement. Montoya said shuttered stores, hundreds of lost jobs, crime-ravaged neighborhoods, and blaming society for the dangerous behaviors of thieves, killers, and thugs have become the new normal.
Look, California's got a problem with this, right? They're struggling with these crimes. All right, so we have a bunch of people who are addicted to drugs, right? They probably hang out by this Walgreens. You hire a couple of them. And then when it comes and steal, you harass them, and then you get your drugs at the end of the shift. If people steal, though, you don't get any drugs.
No drugs.
That guy would not have been able to get out of that fucking. That guy would not have been able to get out of the fucking store with that shit. I guarantee you. They said call a crackhead. We get 2 crackheads. I guarantee that motherfucker can get out of the store.
You want like a crackhead Jem Hadar?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
we need the white.
What? Like society's already fine with it anyways. Who gives a fuck, dude? Might as well put that into fucking work. They don't want this to happen.
Like
don't fucking stop it.
Nobody in that fucking store or outside of it had any intentions, even the dude dressed up like a security guard, of doing really anything to stop this guy. Because who fucking cares about like $1,000 worth of fucking Walgreens merch? They make that in fucking 15 seconds. So it's just like what probably quicker. I'd imagine they make fucking $1,000 every second.
Think about the prescription drugs they sell, Paul. I mean, they make billions. This is what I'm talking about. Absurd.
So it's like nobody gives a fuck about this shit. So if you're really worried about a dude rolling up into a Walgreens and stealing shit, how about we lift people up out of poverty so that they don't have to walk into a Walgreens and steal shit? How about
that? That idea is too crazy for me.
Texas reporter goes rogue during live shoot. Says station is muzzling her. Video has been viewed more than 2 million times.
How has she been muzzled? I mean,
check it out.
Literally been muzzled
across the region. Fox 26 reporter Ivory Hecker is live in Montgomery County to take a look at that aspect.
Thanks, guys. That's right. Before we get to that story, I want to let you, the viewers, know that Fox Corp has been muzzling me to keep certain information from you, the viewers. And from what I'm gathering, I am not the only reporter being subjected to this. I am going to be releasing some recordings about what goes on behind the scenes at Fox because it applies to you, the viewers. I found a nonprofit journalism group called Project Veritas. It's going to put that out tomorrow, so tune into them. But as for this heat wave across Texas, you can see what it's doing to AC
She hijacked it, yo.
This one.
Yep. Yeah. The government and the people are lying to you. But by the way, it's hot as fucking Texas.
Dude, she hijacked
it's hot as fucking Texas.
How are you gonna drop a tooth bomb and then walk up on this dude's sweaty ass back? You know what I mean?
I know, bro. His back fence.
Oh god damn.
Dude, don't you love it? Like, remember Ted Cruz? Like, look, when they fucking had the failure in the winter with Texas, like, well, and our grid's designed to be good in the summer. Now it's all like, grid can't handle the summer either. Seems like the grid's just shit, huh?
Sounds like the grid just sucks. But no, that's not what's important. What's important is Project Veritas drop coming yesterday. Apparently it was hot because you didn't hear anything else about it, but whatever. Hugh Grant. It's our final story, by the way. It's last because
Hugh Grant.
It's barely even fucking whatever. But there was one little nugget that I liked in here. This is basically Hugh Grant. This is just a little puff piece about Hugh Grant and how
nugget of what?
Little nugget of fucking something. So
I'm not gonna
check it out.
Something.
So basically, most of the article is just Hugh Grant being like, I'm so glad I don't have to star in those dreadful rom-coms anymore. Now I can really stretch my legs with some interesting roles. But here's the part that got my attention.
He looks like a basset hound from the fucking nose up.
Yeah. Well, one of the things he's glad about is now he can be ugly and shit. He said, I'm grateful to them, talking about his romantic comedy roles of the past, but it's been a relief now that I'm allowed to be twisted, ugly, weird, and misshapen. Anyway, this is the part that I was like, what? This part made me go, blah, blah, blah. Grant recently signed up to appear in a new film version of the popular role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons, as well as Richie's next film, a spy thriller titled Five Eyes.
Damn.
What the fuck is Hugh Grant doing in Dungeons & Dragons, dude?
Dude, maybe he's going to play fucking Blue Lips.
Dude, a Hugh Grant Blue I don't know. Let me think about this for a second.
Shaved head, dude. Just picture it. Shaved Hugh Grant's head.
Yeah.
Lips blue.
Give me... listen, listen, you must give me the rod. Just please.
It could work.
I'm looking forward to him as what the fuck is that character's name? Oh, whatever, Blue Lips.
Might I trouble you for the rod,
Lips,
please?
Yeah, might I TJ, it's rightfully, my goodness. It's like, oh God, Hugh Grant, just say it.
It would be ever so fine if you would, could I impose upon you to possibly...
I mean, if you're able, if you feel so inclined.
Might you be inclined to pass me the rod?
It would be too impertinent to ask you in that way. Fucking you,
all right, dude. Here's my nun joke.
All right, what is it?
It's not a pun, so don't fucking.
All right, no pun.
And it's not that funny. It's
well, then why are you even telling him? It's not. He said it's not a pun. It's not funny.
Because you know what?
I'm no longer interested in this joke.
When the fuck else am I gonna fucking have the chance to tell the stupid ass nun joke?
Fine.
All right,
the show's almost over anyways.
Yeah,
so
well,
go ahead.
Close. Whatever you can. So, nun is painting a room in the fucking rectory or whatever the fuck, right?
Okay.
This room, she's in there painting and stuff, and she's afraid about getting paint on her habit. So she thinks to herself, well, I can just take it off. I'll just paint in the nude, and I'll lock the door, so no one's gonna see. No harm, no foul. And so she takes off her habit, gets butt naked, starts painting the room. All of a sudden, there's a knock at the door. Like, who is it? Blind man. She thinks to herself, like, blind man. Well, I guess if he's blind, he won't see. I'll just open the door for him. She opens it up. He looks at her. He's like, damn, lady, nice tits. Where do you want these blinds? There you go. I told you it wasn't that funny. I told you it wasn't that funny.
Oh my god, dude, that does bring up an interesting question though. Have you guys ever wondered like what nuns wear as underwear under there?
I just assume they're naked.
I think it's normal to wonder that. Yeah.
I think they're naked. We can ask Google.
I mean, honestly though, it's none of our business. Hey, what do you call a sleepwalking nun?
I don't know.
Virgin Mobile. No, I'm kidding. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? A Roman Catholic.
Oh, yeah, bro. I'm trying to figure out what they actually wear on. I really want to know what they actually wear under their habits. I'm assuming it's just normal shit, but maybe they're butt naked under there. I don't know.
They're butt ass naked, boy.
They wear none, yeah. Anyway, Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time. More flash fried goodness.
TJ.
Yes.
That joke was none too funny.
Mm-hmm.